Okay, we're going to look at changing our profile settings and our notification settings here in myMCS. So the first thing we're going to want to do is from our home page, click up in the top right hand corner here. You should see your name and possibly your picture. In that top corner, we're going to come down and select profile to start. And here you can see we have just a general profile with some information. We just want to scroll through here and make sure all that information is correct and up to date, including your cell phone number, especially if you choose to communicate through myMCS, email, address, so on and so forth. This is where we can edit these type things. If we want to add a description, we can do that here. Add any type of information you'd like for other people to see. After all that information is correct and up to date, we want to click back up in the top right hand corner, and this time we'll select settings. From this settings page, we can edit our username and our password if you choose to update your password or change it from time to time. Next, here in history, we can select the page that we'd like to see as we log in each time. The default setting here is faculty. For parents, you may see parents here as an option. So you can change that as you see fit. Next, we'll go to notifications over here in the left-hand side. And from this page, we'll be able to select what type of updates and notifications we'll receive as things are changed here in myMCS. So the first thing we want to do is make sure our email address is correct here. Of course, we can change that to any email address that you might like. Then we want to add a cell phone number if we'd like to receive text alerts and text updates. So we'll just enter our cell phone number here. And select the provider. I will say if you are on AT&T, you'll want to select the AT&T Cricket option there. And after you hit save, you'll receive a text alert with an activation code, and that activation code will be able you'll be able to put that in after you hit save, and it will sync your phone. From here, we'll want to look down at each type of alert that we could receive, and then simply select the box if you'd like to receive that type of message. So if you, for example, if you were to receive a message within myMCS from a student or from a teacher or from a parent, you would receive that message here in messages, and it would not go directly to your email account. However, if you select to receive an email notification, when you receive messages within myMCS, you will also receive an email notifying you of that message. So we'll select messages here. And then for students and parents, you may want to add a notification anytime there's an assignment added in your classes, an assignment's changed, anytime an announcement has been posted in class. This will also work within our groups, our athletic groups. So if you are, for example, on the volleyball team and a game is added to your schedule, you would receive a notification. So I would just go through each of these types of alerts that you can select and just select the ones that you would like. And this is also something that you can go back and change at any time. So if you select something and you decide, you know what, I'm getting too many updates about these practices that are being added. We know practice is every day. We can just log back in and deselect that option. Okay, moving on. On the left-hand side again, we'll move on to privacy. Here in our privacy settings, we will be managing what information others can see um, in our profile. So, for example, the first tab we have here is for teachers, what students can see, what information about you that students can see. So we'll click there and we can scroll through all of our information and decide which items we would like to keep available to students. Obviously, we'd like to keep uh, your name and email address. But you can decide from there on exactly what you'd like for them to see. Same thing for teachers. You would scroll down and change that information. If you want them to see your cell phone number, your education, and parents, it is the same process for each persona. Again, you can see down here at the bottom we have alumni, coaching staff, non-teaching staff, trustee, and nurse. So you can scroll through each of those personas and decide which informations that you would like to have available to them.